Well, the focus of the search for UVA student Hannah Graham is now in 2 states, here in Virginia and down in Texas. We've got crews in both spots. John Gonzalez is live in the Satellite Center with more on what we need to know.
Well, good morning, Jennifer. While the prime suspect in the disappearance of Hannah Graham sits in jail this morning, as well now the prime defendant, 3 Virginia investigators are in Galveston, Texas, collecting as many clues as possible. Now, we want to show you some video of the actual spot where Matthew was found. A barrier sand and scrub vegetation barely above sea level is where he was hiding out as a fugitive on a remote beach in the Boulevard Peninsula. His arrest initially for refusing to identify himself to authorities came after a phone tip from a resident who saw the 6'2", 270-pound man with dreadlocks and recognized him from TV. The female tipster said a car drove toward her on the beach. She says she was frightened because she knew right away who he was.
And he looked and did a double take and slammed on his brakes into the sand. He was very close and looked right at me, and it was very scary.
Now, of course, a day earlier, we know that he was in a convenience store there in Texas buying bug repellent. Yesterday, he did waive his right for an extradition hearing, which means he could return to Virginia as soon as today. Reporting live in the Satellite Center, John Gonzalez, ABC 7 News.
Obviously, these are huge breaks in this case. We'll be updating all day long. Now, as John just mentioned, Jesse Matthew was found on a remote stretch of beach in Galveston. Coming up at 6:45, why no one bothered him while he camped out on the Boulevard Peninsula.